Yo, what is up Zombie Nation? I'm Dame and welcome back to another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything that you need to know about zombies. Yeah, you damn guessed it. Let's go get it. 115 likes, that like goal today. Guys, go down there, smash that thumb and make it blue. Do what you do. Guys, Ghosts and Skulls 2.0 is finally completed 30 days after release. So let's good mythical morning this one. Let's get straight into that video and let's talk about that. So the first story today is an Alley A because it's a triple baby. Yes, Infinity Ward posted a tweet upon their Twitter and it reads, PC players grind and rank up with double XP, double weapon XP and double keys until Monday, March the 6th. It's live right now. Apparently the rumor is this is for a missed event last month. So if you're on PC, there is no better time to start grinding. We just got DLC 1, Rave In The Redwoods, and if you're a multiplayer player, I mean, you know, it's double XP, double keys and double weapon XP. So good luck PC players, you can spend your whole weekend up until the 6th of March grinding. And this swiftly slides me on to the next story. PlayStation 4 players and Xbox do not feel left out. Because starting as of yesterday, yes, this is another late one, I'm so sorry, but all the way up until again the 6th of March, we have double XP and double weapon XP. Yes, Infinity Ward posted a tweet to their Twitter and it reads, time to grind, double XP and double weapon XP is now live on hashtag Infinite Warfare multiplayer and zombies. Is a triple is crazy. We've got it all. They are just making it rain on us at the minute. Double XP here, there and everywhere. We've got brand new weapons with a new DLC release and loads more variants and I mean, they're really going out of their way right now. But if you're on PC, if you're on Xbox, if you're on PlayStation 4, everybody's grinding this weekend. That's it. There's going to be many lonely girlfriends out there. So if you're looking for a girlfriend, trust me, now is your best chance. But then again, I wouldn't want to mess with a zombie slayer's girlfriend because we got skills. And our next story today, the main story of this video, Ghosts and Skulls 2.0. Yes, you know the Easter egg. That one that nobody can solve. It has been completed. Finally, yes, a big, humongous, you get the meme, shout out to Smart Guy 316 for being the first in the world to complete Ghosts and Skulls 2.0 in Rave In The Redwoods. This guy is become a god in Infinite Warfare Zombies. I believe he was up there with one of the first guys to complete the main Easter egg. I think maybe he completed the main Easter egg. He was the first person to find a 5th skull for Ghosts and Skulls Zombies in Spaceland. He was the first person to complete Ghosts and Skulls for Zombies in Spaceland. And now he's been the first person to complete Ghosts and Skulls for Rave In The Redwoods. This guy deserves a subscription and keep your eye on him. He's an absolute boss. But the best thing about this whole thing was how the community that night came together. It was absolutely awesome. We first got word that Smart Guy got the first skull, but nobody knew how he got it. Everybody thought at first he was keeping the information, but Smart Guy genuinely did not know the order of which he used to get the first skull. Well, without taking the shine away from Smart Guy, because trust me, he done the work. Somebody managed to jump into my stream. His name is Howard Schilling. There is a Twitter link on stream now and his link will be in the description. So a huge shout out to Howard Schilling because he actually put the steps in my chat. We done the steps and we managed to be the first people to figure out the legitimate order of the steps for the first skull. By then, of course, Smart Guy was already on like the 3rd or 4th skull. He was making steps, the race was on and the community was going crazy. It was absolutely insane. All YouTubers were in each and every streams getting information and tips. It was complete madness. But Smart Guy 316 was the first guy to get into the boss fight arena for Ghosts and Skulls. He smashed it. Big shout out to Smart Guy 316. Honestly, he's smashing through these Easter eggs. I don't know how he does them. I just don't. This guy thinks in a different sort of way, but again, big shout out to him. All his links are in the description. I think he's a Twitch streamer, so Twitch is down there for him. I'll put his YouTube down there as well. And I just want to say for everybody that made it out to my stream or anybody that made it out to anybody's stream for Ghosts and Skulls in the past couple of days, showing your support and showing your love, thank you. Absolutely, just thank you. Whole community came together and it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome to watch. I jumped off at the 4th skull just to tune into Smart Guy, just to watch and show him my support. What an awesome time it was. Now, DLC 2. Here we come. And that story takes me on to my next story. We've completed Ghosts and Skulls. Where's our goddamn reward? Yes! If you don't know, I made a video not long back explaining that Lee Ross posted a tweet on his Twitter. If I can find it, it will be on screen now. If not, believe me. He posted a tweet upon his Twitter and it read something along the lines of that Perkaholic All the Perks will not be the only reward for Ghost and Skulls 2.0. I believe he used the words, quote, "You will be disappointed if you think that is all you are getting for Ghost and Skulls 2.0. So of course, when we complete Ghost and Skulls 2.0, we get all the perks and a tiny little skull token. Now we are not 100% sure what this skull token is. A lot of people in the community are trying to figure out, been into games with this skull, trying to figure out exactly what it does. And so far the only conclusion that we can come to is the fact that it gives you unlimited revives in multiplayer, and that is it. It has no use so far for solo, and this is what is making us think that it could be for something else, that it should be for something else. Now a Twitter user by the name of KZ Gaming actually added Lee Ross and said, "Am I right in thinking that after you've done the Ghost and Skulls 2, you get unlimited self revives in the Afterlife?" And all that Lee Ross responded is cool looking sunglasses emoji. There's no leads there whatsoever. So there's a few people really disappointed. Everybody's hashtagging where's Jay, because we want Jay. Where the hell is Jay? We want him so bad and he's not in the game. So the only thing that we can think of right now to do with this 7th skull is the fact there is some sort of way that you may need to fill it up in the Afterlife arcade, as it actually shows on screen when you're in there, in such a way that it makes it obvious it has to be used in the Afterlife arcade. So that is what the community is working on right now, trying to find out exactly what the 7th skull is used for. And of course, if any of you guys work out, make sure to hit me on Twitter at DameAndThatGame and share with us exactly what you can find so we can figure out exactly what this does, because unlimited revive for multiplayer, okay, sounds cool, but there's nothing for solo, so what is the point? Let's find it. And the last story today, as some of you may know, Zombies Call of Duty, they've got a comic out. Yes, they've got a comic, and comic number 3 has just been released, and within that comic there is a loading screen. Yes, now this particular loading screen looks just like the one from Touchdown Totem, but there are some small differences. Now I'd like to credit 7amanySS over on Reddit for this image. I couldn't actually find the image and I haven't downloaded the comic myself as of yet, so big shout out to you, sir. I will put your links in the description. But within this image there is a comparison between both Touchdown Totem loading screens, the one in the new comic number 3 and the one from the actual game itself. Now there's a few differences, but what everybody is talking about at the minute is why we are getting so many new loading screens. Yes, loading screens, plural, that's right. We've had so many in these zombie comics so far, such as Nuketown, we've had Ascension, I think we've had Mob of the Dead and Moon. What is all this leading to? Now, of course, there is a group of believers, DLC 5, I mean, it could be happening, it could be, you never know. We don't know as of yet, but it would make a lot of sense because that is the kind of remake we would want, you know, our favourite kind of map. Mob of the Dead, Ascensions, Moon, Nuketown, I mean, those are like the epic, iconic maps. So it seems very, very weird that we're getting brand new loading screens for those. But then again, it could also be a lead up till their next game. Don't forget it's a 3-year cycle for each game. We're about 3-4 months into Infinite Warfare now. So another year and a half, we're going to be back to Treyarch's game. So building a story now for the story fans out there seems like a really good idea, but at the same time, if they are building a story based around the same maps for the next game, does that mean we're going to be seeing a hell of a lot of remakes in the next Treyarch game? Does that mean we are going to be seeing the return of the original 4, Nikolai, Dempsey, Takeo, and yes, the one, Rick Toffen, the legend himself? Will we be seeing a return? Now, Treyarch has already said, or Jason Blundell has already said, they're going to be putting brackets, you quote, brackets around the story, but that does not rule out the chance for the original characters to be coming back in the brand new zombie game that hopefully Treyarch will be making. And unfortunately, that is all the news I've got for you today. Yes, it's not the biggest news day today. It hasn't been the biggest news week at all. Now, Ghost and Skulls 2.0 is finished. There's not going to be a lot of news coming up. It's going to be mostly DLC leaks, or, I mean, you know, not full leaks, but it's going to be a lot of DLC 2 news coming up. Of course, the Yeti Easter egg is still yet to be found. Another musical Easter egg in Rave In The Redwoods is yet to be found. And we do believe there's going to be another Easter egg in Rave In The Redwoods, just like there is in Zombies in Spaceland. So the hunt is still on at the minute for Easter eggs in zombies, so that is all good. I will cover that as much as I can, and I will update you on any new finds like I always do. But guys, don't forget today's like goal is 115. Get it juicy and get it spicy. Yes please, 115 likes. Smash that like goal. Let's get it there guys. Thank you so much. If this is your first video watching me, or maybe you've been watching me for a while, I mean, hit that subscribe button for a lot of zombie content. I do a lot of live streams lately, and of course I update you as much as I can on the news. So hit that subscribe button, and if you are subscribed to me, like I always say, hit that little bell so you get notified as soon as I upload a video, so you can be part of that notification squad. What? Just a quick few plugs before we end guys. Loot Crate, yes, Loot Crate, that monthly subscription merchandise box. If you want to save yourself 10% on that Loot Crate or any merchandise or anything that they sell on subscriptions or whatever, 10% off. Use code DAME, links are in the description. Go over to checkout, use code DAME, you get 10% off. I mean, money in your pocket, who don't love money? Also, if you got a Twitter account and you're looking for someone to follow, I mean, come follow me on Twitter at DameAndThatGame. Come on over, say hi, let's talk, I'll see you there. But guys, this has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything that you need to know about zombies. And until the next video, this is your boy Dame, yo, and I'm out.